What if I told you your greatest power isn't out there somewhere? It's been quietly waiting inside you all along. Today, let's talk about how to find it, trust it, and live by it. My motto for this channel is simple. The power is within you. Why? Because it's the ultimate truth. You don't have to become someone else. You don't have to search the world for your strength or your worth. Your power is already here within you right now. And that is whether you realize it or not. You are demonstrating that power in every moment through your thoughts, your focus, and the energy you radiate into the world. Because where your attention goes, your energy flows. And that energy shapes your reality. To be clear, this is not about judging yourself. It's about honest observation. All you have to do is ask yourself, where is my attention right now? What kind of energy am I sending out into the world? That awareness alone is the first step toward transformation. It's not about perfection. It's about connection. It's about being real, being honest with yourself without judgment, because self-judgment is one of the biggest blocks to personal power. We were taught to compete, to compare, to believe that life is limited, that we must struggle or sacrifice to be worthy. And you may have been taught that, but those teachings are false. You see, they create resistance. They block the natural joy and flow that already lives inside you. Confidence comes when you release judgment, when you remember that abundance is not limited, that we're all equal, and that you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. That realization liberates you. It makes life feel lighter, easier, and freer. And that leads to a happier life. Now let's pause and reflect for a moment. Hey, I just want to pause here for a moment. If this message is resonating with you, I invite you to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss future conversations like this. All right, let's get back to the video. Imagine constantly competing, whether it be for a job or for love or for validation. Think about it. How does that feel? It feels tight, maybe a bit heavy, draining. Now, imagine releasing all of that, letting go of comparison, letting go of judgment, letting go of guilt. Imagine allowing yourself to just be. You'd feel lighter, wouldn't you? More peaceful, more yourself. That's what happens when you step back into your own power, when you trust the voice within instead of the noise around you, when you don't make decisions out of fear, shame, or guilt. Those emotions are signals. They're kind of like little nudges that you've stepped away from your power. So when that happens, go within. Quiet your mind, calm yourself down, and listen. Your inner voice will always speak with love, never with fear. You'll know it's real. You'll recognize it because it feels peaceful, clear, and right. Unfortunately, Most people block this voice. They look outside themselves for validation or answers when everything they need is already within. Let me share a personal experience from my own life that taught me what inner power truly means. Years ago, I worked for someone who was incredibly critical. No matter what I was doing, it was never good enough. And over time, I began to develop this self doubt within myself. And I started to shrink and give my power away just to earn their approval. But eventually, one day, after deep reflection, I realized something. I said to myself, I know who I am. I know my worth. I don't need anyone's permission to stand in my power. And so from that day forward, I stopped trying to please that person. I began focusing on my own talents and my own excellence. Not to prove anything, but because it felt right for me. And guess what? The energy shifted. Other opportunities opened up, and I moved into a better role where I was valued, seen, and appreciated. That is the power of inner alignment. When you stop seeking permission to be yourself, you become magnetic. You attract what matches your true energy. No one can take away your power unless you give it away. So don't ever give it away again. Remember this truth. Your power, your joy, your light. These are your greatest assets. They come from within you and can never be lost. True freedom doesn't come from what you achieve or own. It comes from what you realize within yourself. When your happiness and peace come from within, nothing outside you can disturb it. That, my friend, is real freedom. And it's yours the moment you remember where your power lives. That's what I want for you. To live from that place of unshakable confidence where your self worth does not depend on anyone else's approval. You already have everything you need because the power is within you. Blessings to all of you. Thank you. Bye.